And what's up, guys? It's Animes up here back with another video. And I just realized I was recording this video without the audio on, so restarting. But anyways, this is whether Naruto was power hungry. So we'll start off in the Nine Tails attack when Naruto was born, and Kushina would be alive a little longer as Hiruzen would come. And Kushina would tell her Hiruzen to take care of Naruto, make sure he's strong. As Hiruzen wouldn't really take note of this, as Naruto in Hiruzen's eyes, Naruto killed his wife. But we all know that it was the Nine Tails, not Naruto. But Hiruzen didn't care who it was. Naruto had the beast inside of him, so it had to be him, right? As we're getting time skip to when Naruto was 4 years old. Hiruzen already got him his own apartment. Sorry about that. Hiruzen already got him his own apartment. As Naruto would be living on his own pretty much. Kinda like in canon. Like everyone was still treating Naruto the same. Same that he was treated in canon. Except it was a little worse because the third Kage actually hated him. So the villagers knew this too. So the villagers could do a little worse things to Naruto, but at the end of the day, he is the strongest person in the village, technically. He can take down the whole village in seconds if you unleash that power. But anyway, the only person that really talked to Naruto was Sasuke. Because this was before the Uchiha Massacre. So Sasuke was still like friends with Naruto, if you want to say that. And he was the only one that talked to Naruto. But once the Uchiha Massacre happened, Sasuke's been like a little distant. He never talked to Naruto anymore. As a matter of fact, he didn't even like Naruto. He thought Naruto was annoying at the disease. And Naruto would catch wind of this, as one day they had an exam, like to see how strong you were. Naruto and Sasuke had to go against each other. And Sasuke instantly kicked Naruto in the stomach, punched him in the face, and pinned him on the ground. As Naruto was just standing there speechless, as he's like, what happened? As Sasuke's just laughing and said, "Oh, you fool, you're never gonna make it in the ninja world." As Naruto clenches his fist, says, "I'll show you, I'll be the Hokage." As Naruto tries to get it back up, but Sasuke kicks him on the ground again. As always, Sasuke's fangirls are cheering and laughing as Naruto's just sitting down there in defeat. Like, how could this happen to me? What did I do to deserve this? As Naruto went back to his apartment and he thought about it. As Naruto realized that if he wanted people to respect him, he needed to get stronger. So he tried to go to the library, in the ninja library, and get some scrolls, but obviously they wouldn't even let him into the village library. So they're obviously not going to let him in the ninja, because he's not one. As the librarian punches, not punches, but like kicks Naruto down the stairs leading up to the library door. And Naruto just cries running home. But then on the way, he remembers that Hiruzen, even though Hiruzen didn't like him that much, Hiruzen would still give me a scroll, right? As Naruto went to Hiruzen's office, as Hiruzen said, "Come in." As Naruto went in and asked Hiruzen if there's any like scrolls, like ninjutsu, taijutsu, and chakra control. As the third Hokage sighed and said, "Oh, I knew you'll be asking me about that one day." Yeah, I got some basic ones. Looking at your test scores, you finally realize that you need to bring your grades up, your physique up, skills up. As Naruto says, "Yeah, I realized that no one's gonna like me if I'm weak." That's what Hokage said. "Wouldn't even change my mind if you were strong." As Naruto said, "Wait, what'd you say?" As the third Hokage said, "Oh, I just said I would be surprised if anyone was mean to you. Remember, always tell me if someone's picking on you." As Naruto says, "Oh, okay." As Naruto gets the scrolls and goes back to his house. He opens the taijutsu one, but he says, "I'll save that for later." As he goes to the chakra control one, as he sees how to control his chakra, and he starts meditating to open his chakra points to make them even larger. As when he's doing that, he enters his subconscious where he meets Kurama. Now when he meets Kurama, Kurama, he's weakened the seal over the years, over the hatred Naruto had. So Kurama can literally almost break down the seal if he wanted to. Which, when Naruto went into his subconscious, passing Jonin could feel the pressure from the room. And they're like, what is this? I haven't felt this pressure since the night. As that's when they knew, but good thing Kakashi was nearby, so he went over and he just saw Naruto laying on the ground, so he was like, okay. As he left, but he still felt it throughout the day, or at least Naruto was in his subconscious. Because Kurama was almost out of the cage. But that would all change soon, but right now, Kurama's the least of Naruto's worries. Yeah, but Naruto would enter the subconscious and see a big cage, as a fox would try to stab him through the cage. As Naruto said, "Whoa, what are you?" As Kurama said, "I'm the fox that everyone hates. I'm the reason why you're neglected." As Naruto says, you're the demon fox?" As Kurama says, "No, we are the demon fox." As Naruto said, no, I'm gonna be the Hokage. I can't be the Hokage if I'm a demon." As Kurama says, "Oh, too bad. Looks like you're not gonna be a Hokage unless you have power." As Naruto says, "Power? Wait, but how much power do I need? I mean, I'm already training my chakra." As Kurama says, "Oh, that's nothing compared to what I can give you. All I need you to do is take off this seal." As Naruto is like, "But what would happen if I do?" As Kurama said, "You would have unimaginable power." As Naruto would say, "But you're the demon, I can't trust you. You're the reason why everyone hates me, just like you said." As Kurama says, "Well, do you want power or not, kid? You're wasting my time." As Naruto said, "I'll get power in my own way. I don't need you." As he would leave his subconscious, as he would continue training, he learned some taijutsu moves, and he learned how to enhance his punches and kicks with his chakra. As he would open the ninjutsu scroll and see the Shadow Jutsu, the one that he failed the last exam. So he said, "You know what, I'm a train with this, maybe get proficient at it." As Naruto's been training with the Shadow Clone, he can make one solid clone. Not like the Shadow Clone, like the one that he did the series where like the clones can move. But it's like an illusion, As Naruto at this point be as strong as Sasuke pretty much in terms of strength. And pretty much it was the end of the semester, and so they had to do some exams to see if you improved since the beginning of the year. So Naruto and Sasuke would go up against each other. As Sasuke would try to kick Naruto, but Naruto was too fast. He was using the chakra to help his speed. As Sasuke was like, "What the hell?" As Sasuke started using his chakra, because Sasuke, he knows some basic chakra control. Like, come on, he probably opened some of the scrolls from his family's library, their Uchiha library. As Sasuke would use the chakra control, the chakra to enhance his speed to keep up with Naruto, but Naruto was also using it to make his punches harder, so he would punch Sasuke, which Sasuke would drop to his knees, bleeding out his mouth. He's like, "What the hell was that?" And Sasuke said, "Oh, I see. You think a little bit of training can beat me?" And Sasuke gets up and does hand signs, says, "Fire style, fireball jutsu." As Iruka just widens his eyes, say, "What the hell, Sasuke? You're gonna kill him." As Iruka knows the importance of the Nine Tails. Iruka knows that the Nine Tails killed his parents, but he also knows that if the Nine Tails dies, then the village would be attacked instantly, because there has to be at least hundreds of spies in this village right now. As Iruka tries to save Naruto, but Naruto didn't need saving. As there's one other move I didn't tell you about. The Naruto when the substitution jutsu, as a log replaced Naruto. As everyone thought Naruto was dead, but it was just a log. Naruto would come up behind Sasuke and kick him out of the arena. As Sasuke would be like devastated, like all his fangirls and everything were like, what just happened? How did Naruto beat Sasuke? As even Iruka was shocked. As Iruka passes Naruto, obviously, after he showed the Shadow Clone Jutsu, stuff like that. The only thing he did bad on was the written exam, but that was alright because the skills backed it up. And so pretty much all the teams would be assigned to the same Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Team 7. As Naruto, he didn't have enough time to like improve his scores like throughout the year because he just started getting smarter at the end of the year. So pretty much they're on the same team as they're waiting 3 hours, 3 hours longer than any other team for Kakashi to get here. As he finally got here, as Kakashi looked at them, as Kakashi said, "First impressions, you guys are a bunch of losers. You in the pink hair, you're probably a fangirl for that one for the Uchiha, and you, Blondie, you're probably the weakest one here." As not just said, "You want to bet?" As Kakashi looked at him and said, "Yeah, sure." As Kakashi thought and said, "You might be the fourth Hokage's son, but you never been trained, so should be a pretty easy test. He's probably gonna be the only one trying to work with others, honestly." As Sasuke and Sakura would do anything Sasuke says. It's up to Sasuke if they want to work together. As Kakashi says, "Meet me on the roof." As they all go up to the roof, as Kakashi said, "Okay, so tell me your likes and dislikes." As he puts the Sakura, as Sakura says, "My likes are," looks at Sasuke. "As the people I hate," looks at Naruto. "My dreams are," and she starts to giggle as, "I'm sorry, I heard some noise. My dreams are," so he looks at Sasuke, and then he turns to Naruto and says, "What are your dreams?" Naruto says, "To get power and to be the Hokage." As Kakashi wasn't so surprised about the Hokage part, but when he went to Sasuke, he said, "Save it, Sasuke. I already know that you want revenge." And Sasuke said, "You're very observative, Kakashi, but I don't need your training. I already trained on my own. I'm probably can defeat my brother in 2 moves if I wanted to." As Kakashi just laughs as he remembers Itachi cutting down top S rank ninjas. As he says, "Sure you can, Sasuke." As Kakashi says, "Meet me at training on 7 tomorrow at 7 a.m. Oh, and don't eat breakfast." As the team says okay, and they go home. And that's where I'm going to be leaving it off here today, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe. I'll make a longer part tomorrow. But anyways, see ya.